and he yelled at me
as a megaphone.
Hey,
lady!
And they are.
Did I get the prepubescent?
And you know what?
Hey, lady!
It was just this loud like noise. I don't even know what it was, but it frightened me. I jumped and I look back, and they are. They are rolling in their seats laughing because, of course, they scared me, right?
Do you want me to go get them?
No.
I'll go get them on your behalf.
I busted out laughing, too.
Okay.
And then, we just kind of had this, for the rest of the night anyways, this long, laughing fest, and it was hysterical. And I don't know why, but it was just a laugh when I needed a laugh.
Yes.
Right? Kind of breaking up. I was lost in thought. I was concentrating. I've got all these things I'm thinking about. And then I get scared the bejeebies out of it. And it just broke it up a little bit and so caused me to laugh. And which was fun because sometimes you just need to just break it up a little bit.
Yes. I totally understand that. And I'm grateful when those times come because it's almost like popping the bubble of stress.
Of stress. Yeah. Right. Yeah. You get the little poppy bubbles and, in the shipping package. I don't know that they do those anymore.
Oh, sure they do.
Except for we were coming around the corner. Of course, it was we turned the corner.
Yeah.
And they are in the lane and there's a gentleman walking along on the sidewalk.
Did they scare the man too?
And of course, they yelled at him too, right? Yeah. So they're just out.
Did he pick up his cane and say, "Get off my grass"?
I just had to kind of move along, but it broke up my day, and I don't know if anybody else would think it was this funny, but I just needed it. It busted me out of my concentration. All right, your kindness act of the day. Eric and I are getting ready to go to Mexico. Really easy for us to reflect on our happy place.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But that's your kindness act for today. Is take a moment and reflect on your happy place. What brings you joy? What makes you happy? And then share that with someone. And then they'll share their happy place with you. Let's put a smile on our faces and let's just let some of the stress of whatever it is we're dealing with melt away. And it doesn't mean that it goes away. We're sticking our head in the sand.
Yeah.
But sometimes we carry the stress and the wonder and the worry, and we make it heavier than it has to be.
I think most times we carry the weight of the world on our shoulders, thinking that it is all up to us. And listen to me. I know I'm not just telling you about it. I'm the president of the club.
The president of the club. I am too,
but
right?
We carry the stress of the weight of the world on our shoulders. And it's never good for anybody. I was at my chiropractor. For those of you who are following the story, I've been going to the chiropractor for 4 weeks now, every other day. And trying to adjust a very real pain in the neck that I've been dealing with for months. And the chiropractor today, he says, you know what? Maybe a week in Mexico in the hot tubs where you can just kind of unwind, right?
Oh, yeah.
And and that usually happens around day 4 or 5 when you get on a vacation. So we've got a week to take care of this.
Oh no, we're going to get you there. We're going to get you there quickly.
From your lips to God's ears. Mm-hmm. And I'm ready. I'm so ready for that. I'm ready for not the weight of the world.
Right.
That's backwards.
But we get where you're going with it, right? And sometimes we have to we have to change our scenery in order to help us create that beautiful, successful, stress-free, and just relax. Well,
and answers come.
Right? They get when you get out of your everyday routine.
They do. I mean, I am so pumped to go to a place where answers come.
All right. Well, if you're not going to Mexico, maybe we'll help you get some answers today. We want to help you create a life lived with passion, purpose, commitment, and self-belief. And here are some tips to help you create a beautiful, successful life every single day.
I'm on board.
Right? First thing is this is from mindbodygreen.com. Create a daily morning ritual. Effective ways that set yourself up for a successful day where you're focused, clear, and calm.
And there's so much there, but let's start with we're creatures of habit. And so we can get into a routine. And when you make your morning routine such that it is a place of zen, whatever that might be, maybe it's you on the balcony with a cup of coffee. Maybe it's you and your significant other having a 5-minute conversation saying, this is what I love about you today. Whatever it could be.
right? Some
get into
yoga,
that.
some reflection,
Yeah.
some, where you're journaling. But really, it's to provide, just put start your day in harmony.
That's right.
Not running behind the 8 ball where you've hit the snooze button 6 times and now you're scrambling to get out the door. Think about the tone that sets you up for the day.
Right.
And especially if you've got other people in the household, the tone it sets up for their day as well. And I know one of my things when I had, when the kids were still in school, I had to bite my tongue and not ask them anything about school or schoolwork in the morning as we were getting ready.
Oh, yeah.
Because inevitably, do you have your homework? No. What do you mean no?
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Derail.
How'd you do on that test yesterday? Blah, blah. What do you mean? And I remember one day I was having this really stressful conversation, and then I sent them out the door.
Yeah.
I sent them out into the world where they're going to be bombarded by bullying and negativity and stress.
And by the way, the teachers will effectively ask for those same assignments.
And they get to.
Right.
They get to.
Right.
But
you give them.
I'm like, I won't do that
challenge.
again.
Yeah.
I won't do that again. I'm going to we're going to create a morning that's peaceful and harmony that sets them up with some protection before they go out into the world. I want them to come home at the end of the day and their home to be their sanctuary. And it wasn't so much in elementary school. This didn't become an issue, but middle school and high school.
Sure.
They deal with so much, as do we as working professionals as well. And so to come home and start, picking on your kids or picking on your spouse, who wants to come home to that?
Yeah.
And I thought if we didn't have this harmony and this sanctuary at home, then they were going to find other activities and other people to hang out with after school that might not be in their best interest. So we have to do the same thing for ourselves. So set your day up. So start your day and create some harmony in your day. Eat clean eating, put some extra exercise in your day as well. But here's what they say is the big
productivity tip.
Yes, is to pick the most challenging or the most important or the most profitable task to do first in your workday.
You bet.
And so I've got kind of my list. I've got all my little tabs here, my little sticky note tabs on my computer. So I remember all the different tasks that I'm involved with on a weekly basis. But the biggest one is my most challenging, my most important, and my most profitable task that I do in my workday. And I start my day, maybe not the very first thing, but it's one of the early on tasks that I take on. One, because I want responses back. I want to give everybody a chance to respond back. If you have to leave a voice message or if you leave it an email, I've got the whole day ahead of me to get that, keep that conversation going. But here's the other thing is then the rest of the day is less stressful.
Right.
And it helps to build the momentum and keeps you focused and excited about the rest of your day.
I'm super glad you're sitting down right now because I'm going to ask you something that's going to surprise you.
What's that?
Do you have any more of those tabs?
For you?
Yeah.
Oh, yay!
That wasn't an answer.
I do.
All right. Old dog, new tricks. You're listening to it. You're watching it right here on the Experience Pros Radio Show. Hey, all you folks who are watching by way of Facebook, hit the share button, would you please? Small request, big impact. We're grateful for you. Back after these messages, Angel Tussey and Eric Kramer, home of positive business talk.
The Experience Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.
KDMT, Denver's Money Talk, 1690 AM.
Will your current career path lead you to financial independence? Stop worrying about working till you drop, losing your job, or retiring in poverty. It's simple. Register for our free passive income workshop and learn the 7 principles we use to provide for our families and run our businesses. We reveal the 5 reasons you should invest in real estate, and we show you how every dollar you invest in a piece of real estate makes you money 5 ways. It's time to get this life-changing information. Register today at mypassiveincomeworkshop.com. Stop making excuses. Go to mypassiveincomeworkshop.com.
As a small business owner, your focus should be on your customers and providing a great customer experience. You shouldn't be investing time and energy on bookkeeping, accounting, and taxes, but somebody has to do it. Trust Teresa and her team at Luna's Accounting and Tax. Teresa and her team will take care of all your bookkeeping, accounting, and taxes. They'll keep you informed and streamline the process. Luna's Accounting and Tax keeps your business compliant and up to date, and they'll give you the great customer experience your customers have come to expect. Free your time and gain the peace of mind to keep your focus on your customers. They will help you too. Call Teresa at Luna's Accounting and Tax today. 720-323-4917. 720-323-4917. 720-323-4917. Or visit lunastax.com. That's lunastax.com. That's lunastax.com. Se habla español. Did you know 50% of people with severe mental disorders are affected by substance abuse? At A New Outlook Counseling Services, they provide a safe, healing environment for those suffering with substance abuse, relationship, or mental issues. Robert Johnson is a licensed therapist in long-term recovery and has a master's degree in marriage, family, and child therapy. He offers evidence-based practices backed by research, offering greater success in alleviating symptoms and are effective in overcoming substance abuse. A New Outlook Counseling Services has over 45 five-star ratings on Ratabiz. They're open 6 days a week and accept most major insurance and Medicaid. They will also work with families in need on a sliding scale, so don't wait to get the help you need. The healing begins here. Call A New Outlook Counseling Services now at 720-370-5216. 720-370-5216. Or visit the website highlandsranchcounselor.com. That's highlandsranchcounselor.com.
Hi, this is Andrew Stone. After I was injured in a rear-end collision in Boulder, I called attorney Jeremy Cave for help. I can honestly say Jeremy worked day and night to get me what I was entitled to. Unlike a lot of attorneys today, Jeremy puts the personal in personal injury. He relieved me of stress and was there for me every step of the way. Cave Law understands that many of you who listen to this station prefer to have a lawyer who sees things from your point of view. I found it with Cave Law. I think it's time to put the personal back into handling personal injury. Call Jeremy Cave today at 720-213-3737. Jeremy Cave only gets paid when you do. Call Cave Law now for a free at-home consultation. 720-213-3737. If you're injured in an accident, call 720-213-3737 or check out his brand new website, cavelawyer.com. That's cavelawyer.com. Personal and caring service from Cave Law. Call Jeremy today, 720-213-3737.
How many businesses have been around since 1947? How many have grown thanks to word of mouth, satisfied customers, and decades of experience? Anderson's Vacuum has been Denver's #1 choice for vacuums since 1947. They sell and service all major brands, including Miele, Sebo, and Oric. Get unmatched personal service and the benefit of an extremely experienced staff. Visit Anderson's Vacuum in Inglewood, where you can demo every vacuum. Try them out. See what works for you. Online at andersonsvacuum.com.
This is the Experience Pros Radio Show. Got an opinion or want to ask us a question? Email radio@experiencepros.com or message us on the Experience Pros Facebook page, and we'll interact with you live on the show.
Back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Angel Tussey and Eric Kramer helping you get your business right. You know, I just turned 50, but by golly, I feel like I'm still young at heart.
But you are young at heart. And right now, Americans are living longer than ever. And sometimes they're even enjoying retirements that are lasting 3 decades or more. People are living into their 90s and beyond. And our next guest says, when I tell people they need to plan to live to 100 years old, they all say there is no way that they'll live that long. Jeanette Bajalia, right? Jeanette Bajalia. She's a retirement planner. Right. The author of Planning a Purposeful Life, Secrets of Longevity. She actually has interviewed about 24 members of the Greatest Generation, asking them for their secrets for a life well lived. And she's here to share some of those secrets that she has learned for living a fulfilled life. Jeanette Bajalia, welcome to Experience Pros.
It's great to be with you today.
Jeanette, the honor is ours. My father's 89 years old and still alive today, and I think we're all surprised that he lived as long as he has lived. I know that he is. What do you see are some of the common denominators in people who have led those long and productive and happy lives?
Oh, some common denominators that I witness with this greatest generation is that they cherish every day, they make every day meaningful and fulfilling. They also have an unbelievable ability to overcome life's obstacles. They just look right through them. They don't get focused on them. They just drive through them.
I think we could all learn from that.
Fascinating. Yeah, absolutely.
But, I think a lot of times we think about ourselves living to be 100. And the one thing we're worried about is our health going to hold out? I don't want to just be sitting around in a retirement home. I don't want to, be drooling all day long. But you're saying that there are a lot of people living these healthy, productive lives. What were some of the surprises that these interviews brought out for you?
I think one of the greatest surprises is their unconditional commitment to the country and the sadness that they feel for the condition of the country. They're other focused. This generation, they don't focus on themselves. They focus on they're still active. They're contributing to their societies. They're contributing to their children, their grandchildren, to their communities, to the churches that they're affiliated with. And most importantly, they're real patriots, and they feel such a sadness for the condition that we're leaving the country in for the loved ones. And I think that is just a really beautiful thing that I observed. And they are very active socially, emotionally, politically. They stay totally engaged in world economics as well as world affairs.
Nice. Okay, so
they're not, like you said, they're not sitting around drooling,
which is very exciting and good news for those of us who still have a little ways to go. Now, one of the things when we talk about retirement, Jeanette, once we hit retirement age and planning for how long we're going to live, that long life could also mean that we're going to run out of savings, right? I mean, how are we dealing with that?
Well, the only way to make sure you don't run out of savings is you've got to plan that you're going to live long. You've got to have an internal belief that you could possibly be here at 90 or 95 and still buying cars or still maintaining a home, living independently. So you just need to make sure you have a plan that takes into account all those curveballs. More than likely, you're going to lose a spouse or you're going to lose some source of income. So that's a little curveball. So it's inevitable. It's going to happen.
I have a friend her mom just bought a new car, and I think she's 80 and she bought a new car, and she bought the 10-year warranty on it because she knows she's going to need it for at least the next 10 years. And I thought that was just so optimistic.
That is typical.
As long as you're not driving in the same neighborhood.
I know all of us younger people think that, I don't want to be on the street. But these, the folks I interviewed are totally sound mind. They're coherent. They're steady. They're living purposeful lives.
I love it.
Absolutely. Jeanette, give some contact information. If our listeners want to follow up with you and connect with you about living or planning a purposeful life, how can people reach out to you?
They can reach out to me through my, I'll give you one of my websites. It's www.womans, WOMANS-worth, WORTH.com.
Womans-worth.com.
All right. And the website specializes in the unique needs facing women as they plan for their retirement. Jeanette's also the author of Retirement Done Right and Wise Up Women. All right. We just have a minute with you, Jeanette, left. Can you just recap one of the most interesting, one of the more interesting interviews or one of your favorites that you did for the book?
Well, if you're going to force me to pick one, I would have to pick Judge Choflat. Judge Jerry is who I call him. He is still, he's the oldest serving appellate court judge, and he's been an appellate court judge. When they established the appellate court system, and he continues working. When he could retire on his full salary right now, he could take a pension the rest of his life and retire, but his whole purpose, passion, and love is to influence law clerks, because he feels like the legal system has lost his sense of morality, and he wants to make sure he influences the young lawyers to instill in them a sense of morality. And I think that's a beautiful thing, because he doesn't need to be working.
God bless him.
Absolutely.
I love that.
All right, Jeanette, thanks so much for being with us today.
It's great to be with you.
You bet. Folks, go check out her website over at womans-worth.com. That's womans, WOMANS-worth.com. Really very cool conversation. And, I'm thinking, we call them the greatest generation. They've forgotten more than we'll ever know.
Oh, sure.
Right?
Sure. But the fact that she got to sit down and interview over a dozen of them, talking about the fulfilling life that they've lived. And I think that piggybacks on how we started the show. We've got to find those ways that make sure that we're living a life that's fulfilling every single day. And we can't just let these days pass us by, because tomorrow is not promised. And so thank you so much for Jeanette for contributing to the show. Make sure that you have taken advantage of the Experience Pros Network. Sign up to be a member of the Experience Pros Network at experiencepros.com. You get your free trial when you sign up today, a free 30-day trial. No credit card required.
Nope.
We're going to take excellent care of you.
Had 3 new members come sign up for the free trial in the last 24 hours. Very grateful to have the opportunity to serve them. If you know somebody who's doing business and is not yet a member of the Experience Pros, let us offer the first 30 days for free, and we'll prove to you the value of what we offer. Back after these messages, Angel Tussey and Eric Kramer. This is the Experience Pros Radio Network.
You're listening to the Experience Pros Radio Show, America's home for positive business talk.
Business never takes a break. Neither do we. So, take Denver's Money Talk 1690 AM with you with our brand new mobile app. Stay up to the minute with breaking news, market strategies, current trends, and more wherever you are with live streaming. Listen to your favorite Money Talk shows whenever you want, on demand. It's like a personal advisor in your pocket. Do something today that your future self will thank you for. Download the brand new Money Talk app on iTunes or the Google Play Store, or at moneytalk1690.com.
You know, for decades, Wall Street professionals have been using computers to trade stocks and make profits every single day. Sounds like a great idea, right? But who has the time or the expertise to monitor the market constantly? I'm sure you don't. That is why it's time to introduce to you the first and only robotic stock trader in the world, designed to automatically rake profits out of the market unattended. Created by a retired Microsoft programmer, this app allows you to trade like the pros on Wall Street. Sound too good to be true? Go to cooltrade.org and download the app for free. Watch the proprietary algorithms work and see how profits are generated. No obligation, no software to download, no credit card needed. You could see 5, 10, and even 15% return a month. Where else can you get that? Go to cooltrade.org. That's cooltrade.org. That's cooltrade.org and experience this game-changing technology. Go to cooltrade.org and start taking profits out of the market today.
Hi, it's Peter Boyles. I'm in my 70s now. I feel physically better, emotionally better than ever. Bypass surgery, and no secret now about my recovery from drugs and alcohol. All these things aside, the most amazing thing that happened to me in these last couple of years was meeting Physician MD and my great family friend, Dr. Julie McCallan. She's changed my life, my daughter's life, and so many others.
Are you struggling with low energy and a widening waistline? Are you having trouble sleeping? If you exercise, has your exercise stopped making you stronger and leaner? Have you lost your drive, your motivation, and your zest for life? Get into Cenegenics Denver and let us measure your metabolism, your hormones, your brain health, and physical fitness, and we'll get things working right again.
I know you become a fan of Dr. McCallan, the physicians at Cenegenics. Call 720-387-3681. Speak to her executive assistant, Jackie. Arrange for a free 20-minute phone call with one of the docs. A 20-minute gift that will change your life. 720-387-3681. 720-387-3681. Or visit Cenegenics-denver.com.
Hey there, Dan Cicchini, owner of Dunright Kitchens and Baths, Windows and Doors. There's absolutely no reason why right now can't be your time to get started on that beautiful new kitchen or that awesome bath you've always wanted. Right, Todd?
Of course, Dad. With our unique cabinet resurfacing, they'll get that beautiful new kitchen, and without the mess and expensive replacement, and in a shorter time, too.
Boy, you've got that right, Todd. But if an all-new kitchen is on their wish list, we'll build it from the bottom up, first rate all the way. And let's not forget that very special room, the bath. What about that?
Well, hey, turning leaky, moldy, smelly baths into awesome rooms, that's what we do. Whether it's a tub-to-shower conversion or a whole new 5-piece bath, our family business will make it special, just like we've done for decades.
Okay, Todd. So, folks, give us a call and see what our family can do for your family. Kitchens, baths, counters, and floors, and even replacement windows and doors. You have our word, we'll treat you right at Dunright. 303-722-2295, 800-362-8370, or DunrightKitchens.com.
Hail and severe storm season is just around the corner, and that's why you need to call Golden Spike Roofing at 303-942-1386 for a thorough and free inspection. For roofing done right to the last nail, call Golden Spike Roofing.
Call Golden Spike Roofing when your roof needs a fix. 303-942-1386. Golden Spike Roofing.
The Experience Pros Radio Show, home of the original Fan Braggin' Fridays. Take just 20 seconds to become a business revolutionary by sharing a Fan Braggin' story of great customer service by using the hashtag FanBrag or calling the Fan Braggin' hotline at 855-FAN-BRAG, FANBRAG. Now back to Angel and Eric, the Experience Pros.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show with Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer. Thank you for taking time out of your day to join us for ours. One of our favorite people is in the studio with us today.
Right? One of the times where you wish you were doing a television show, but you're so grateful for video.
Yeah.
Because we have one of our best dressed, good-looking, put together members of the Experience Pros Network is Andrew Dose. He's the business development strategist with Nation Search Background Screening. He started with the company in admin and doing searches. He spent 2 years in compliance, and now he is in charge of marketing. He's here to talk to you about those instant background checks that you can just do when you do an online search. You do a Google search, and why those might be a little bit dangerous for you to use. Andrew, welcome to Experience Pros today.
Hi, guys. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. It's a privilege to have you. Andrew, what's the matter with an instant background check? I mean, the Google exists for us to peek under the hood, right?
Right. Yes. It's the instant gratification piece of it is probably the most dangerous. It's got too many moving parts. And if it's not filtered through a human being or someone who can really do a quality check on it,
right,
there's a lot that can slip through that'll jeopardize your business.
Give me an example. What kind of things might slip through?
A good example would be something like an arrest record that didn't say if they were guilty or not. So they're innocent until proven guilty, and if someone uses that for an employment decision, then that's it. That's an immediate violation.
Right.
Okay. All right. So arrest records could be a little wonky.
We live in Colorado, Andrew, and of course, Colorado, one of the states that has legalized marijuana.
Get arrested all the time here.
At the state level. at the state level. So in a background check, can that come up and bite someone if you're interpreting things differently? I sign off. I'm not saying this, but somebody would sign off and say I use medical marijuana, and specifically targeting the medical rather than recreational. How do you handle that in a screening?
Oh, thank you so much for bringing that up.
Yeah.
It's such a good topic, and it's so all the time. That's something that we get asked about a lot, and it's something that we posted about recently on Facebook. So this is pertinent, very pertinent. It's always up to the employer at this point. Federally, it's still illegal.
Right.
So the employer has every right to either say, yes, we allow marijuana to be allowed in the workplace, or it can be.
Okay, so I got a follow-up question to that.
Okay.
Is the employer then liable if something were to go wrong?
Oh, my goodness. I would say so, yes.
Probably.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
If you've allowed for that. Now, I know, you've got to have your policies in writing. And if you don't have a marijuana policy in writing or any policy in writing, it's harder to uphold it as the employer, correct?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Especially in court.
Right.
That's and you're absolutely right too. It would be treated just like if someone was taking pain medication. So if they're taking something that impairs their judgment and then they operate machinery, yes, the employer is going to be liable.
Right.
But if you can say in your policies that you'll do a random drug test kind of thing, or you'll do an after incident drug test, then that covers the employer.
Okay.
All
right. So you've got a couple of pieces on your side. Okay. So what are some of the other dangers of just doing an instant background check? And are you seeing this a lot? People are they really doing a background check, or are they just doing a Google search on somebody?
Both. Yes.
Oh, okay. And so what are those dangers what harm can come of that?
Plenty. Too much as it is. There's, from doing a Google search, you can, if you do something that's not sanctioned, or you do something that will leave you vulnerable to seeing a protected class of citizen that can be proved that you went to this Facebook site, say, and you see somebody's religion or you see somebody's race, and then it's open doors for any kind of violation.
It's interesting, Andrew, because, everybody searches everybody these days, right? You don't want to date without this. You don't hire somebody. Anytime you meet somebody new, you do a quick little search. And I know a lot of times people still feel like that's, especially their social media page, their Facebook page in particular. That's my private page, and I'm a very private person, and you have no business really knowing what I do in my private life. Is that true?
Yes, unless it's public domain.
Well, Facebook, and actually the information belongs to the social media because we sign off on it. We say that though I'm using this for personal use, it's a public forum, and businesses are regularly searching the social media formats. But if I see somebody who is clearly using the rainbow flag, one can make an assumption about their affiliation. Not necessarily, but it does talk about religious views. It does talk about political views. It does talk about those things. Where if I click on the about and see these things, if I'm doing that as a company, I'm in violation. If it becomes a hiring issue,
you're in violation.
I'm in violation of the.
Or are we in violation?
Yes, and it comes back to, can you prove you didn't use it in the decision?
Right.
Say you run a background check and they have a whole bunch of things that would say we're not going to hire this person, or they're not a good fit for the company. If someone can go back, and it's easy to do so, and trace your internet history and see that you searched somebody's Facebook page, there's no way to prove that you didn't use that protected class to deny somebody a position.
Okay, so when we use a company like Nation Search for our background screening, all that on the up and up?
Oh,
please say yes.
Yes. 100% yes.
All right. And when we started the conversation, we started talking about the instant gratification of going onto the Google search and just, finding somebody to do a quick background check. You drop your couple of bucks and it's done. You said that instant gratification is dangerous, though it doesn't take much longer than instant with Nation Search.
We're That's absolutely yes. We've taken it out of. We don't offer instant, but
it's pretty darn quick.
Pretty darn quick.
Right.
Yes, 7 hours. That's our turnaround.
That's awesome because and human beings have their eyeballs on it, reviewing it. Okay, so number one reason why you should run a background check on your employees, what would you say?
Wow. I would say, can I give a two-part answer?
Sure.
Okay.
It's your interview, Andrew. Take it away.
Thanks. I would say that the most important part from the applicant's side is to protect your applicant's rights.
Okay.
So that's top priority, number one.
Okay.
And then by default, your company will be protected.
And then, okay.
So
All right.
protect both sides.
Yeah. And that's always a good thing. How do people get in touch with Nation Search in order to do their background screenings?
Phone's still the best, always.
And the number is?
It is 800-827-9550.
One more time, please.
800-827-9550.
And then online, you can find them at nationsearch.com. Nationsearch.com. Strongly encourage our listeners to get on board with you guys. I mean, we've been aware of you guys for a couple of years now. You have very strong, well reviewed, well recommended, solid protection for your company and for your future applicants.
You're celebrating your 10th anniversary, yes?
Yes, we are.
Wow.
Absolutely, yes.
Right, a woman-owned business bought by Jody. What's Jody's last name?
Sarimi.
Jody Sarimi in 2007 from her mom, who founded the parent company back in 1987. And so congratulations to Nation Search for the longevity and for serving your customers so well. Final word of wisdom from you, Andrew, when it comes to hiring or the background check process?
Well, all of the foundations have to be in place for true protection, including policies and procedures.
Yeah.
Wow. You are getting so good at this radio thing, right? These little sound bites, right? Love having you in the studio. All right, Andrew, let's do this again. Nationsearch.com. Nationsearch.com. Don't just go online and do a quick little Google search. Make sure you're protecting your applicant. I think a lot of times as the employer, we're not thinking about protecting the applicant. We're thinking about protecting us. So I love that that's how you started. You know, our number one thing is to protect that applicant, but then by default, it also protects the hiring company.
And that 800 number one more time, please, Andrew.
It is 800-827-9550.
Well, you know, endorsed, vetted, approved, and endorsed by Angel and Eric here at the Experience Pros. Super good people to work with, and thank you so much for your time.
Well, absolutely. Thanks for having me on.
Thank you so much. Thanks for coming in the studio. Check him out online. Follow us on Facebook, and you'll get to see Andrew during our Facebook Live, facebook.com/Experience Pros. Go to experiencepros.com and look up Nation Search for background screening.
We'll be back with more positive business talk right after these messages. You're listening to Angel and Eric. This is the Experience Pros Radio Network.
America's home for positive business talk. You're listening to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Contact them on the web at experiencepros.com.
KDMT, Denver's Money Talk 1690 AM.
The sun's been shining on the stock market for a long time now. Are you worried about cloudy or stormy days to come? Hi, I'm Linda Gardner, host of Your Money, Your Retirement, heard right here every weekend. If the market tumbles, how will you protect your assets? Where should your money be?
Our marketing plan for your home is better than everyone else. We're willing to put our money where our mouth is. Here's what we're offering. Interview the Colorado Dream House team to sell your home. Then interview our competition. If their marketing plan is better than ours, then you can hire them and we'll pay you $250. I know. It sounds crazy, giving you $250 to hire our competition. It probably won't happen because we're so sure you'll find our marketing plan better, you'll hire us to sell your home at top dollar. Why not give it a try? You have nothing to lose and $250 to gain. Call us today at 720-446-6325. Or to find out more information about our marketing guarantee, visit coloradodreamhouse.com/250.
If you're injured in an accident, call Boson Law. They'll put you at ease and handle everything. John Boson and his whole staff are amazing from start to settlement. Has your world been turned upside down? Boson Law helps turn it right side up. A free consultation, and Boson Law only gets paid when they win your case. Call Boson Law, 303-999-9999, 303-999-9999, or visit bosonlaw.com. That's BOESEN law.com.
Hi, it's Peter Boyles. I'm in my 70s now. Feel physically better, emotionally better than ever. Bypass surgery, and made no secret now about my recovery from drugs and alcohol. All these things aside, the most amazing thing that happened to me in these last couple years was meeting physician MD and my great family friend, Dr. Julie McCallan. She's changed my life, my daughter's life, and so many others.
Do you realize that you don't have to just let bad health happen to you? Type 2 diabetes is completely preventable. Most heart disease and dementia are completely preventable as well. Why settle for gaining weight, being tired, getting diabetes and heart disease, and ending up with a broken hip and dementia in the nursing home? Take your health back. Call Cenegenics today and let us help you.
I know you become a fan of Dr. McCallan, the physicians at Cenegenics. Call 720-387-3681. Speak to her executive assistant, Jackie. Arrange for a free 20-minute phone call with one of the docs. A 20-minute gift that will change your life. 720-387-3681. 720-387-3681. Or visit Cenegenics-Denver.com.
Hi, I'm Carrie Gusmus, Area Manager with Fairway Independent Mortgage. Have you noticed the mortgage ads lately? Companies that used to advertise low rates and savings of hundreds, if not thousands of dollars on your refinance have suddenly become purchase experts. At Fairway, we've always been purchase experts. We offer our qualified, pre-approved buyers a 20-day purchase guarantee from contract to close. In Colorado's competitive real estate market, a quick closing can be the difference between owning a home you love or dragging your search out for months. Apply from your computer or mobile device online through our easy application process. Unlike other companies, we won't leave you floating alone in a gravity-free room. Our local team of loan officers walks with you every step of the way to qualify and close on your dream home. Learn more about our 20-day closing guarantee and your home loan options by calling 303-214-9071 or visit us online at fairwaymortgagecolorado.com.
Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation, NMLS number 2289, is an equal housing lender. This is not an offer to enter into an agreement. Not all customers will qualify. Information, rates, and programs are subject to change without notice. All products are subject to credit and property approval. A pre-qualification is not an approval of credit and does not signify that underwriting requirements have been met. Branch NMLS number 1122559. Regulated by the Colorado Division of Real Estate.
Alcohol began to be a problem a few years ago, and the problem just got worse. Hi, my name is Bill. Alcohol had crept into my life over the years, taking over until I didn't have a life anymore. I needed a solution before I lost everything. I tried various treatments and counseling. They did not solve the real problem. I was addicted. I was exhausted trying to fight it. Go Sober was able to solve the problem within a week, and it's great to have my life back. If you want to find out more, go to gosober.org.
85% of people who go through the Go Sober program never drink again. The 85% success rate is because it uses science to solve your addiction problem. Go Sober provides FDA-approved medical treatments using specific drugs administered by a doctor in the physician's office. You will lose your desire to drink almost immediately, and you'll be back to work and back to your life the next day. Call Go Sober at 303-827-4837. That's 303-827-4837. Or go to gosober.org.
Revolutionizing the way people treat people in business. The Experience Pros, America's home for positive business talk.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros radio show, inspiring you on your work day. Love that you are tuning in and listening. And thanks for those of you who have gone online and clicked the free trial button at experiencepros.com. That's pretty exciting for us when we see you guys do that. We're going to take really good care of you.
We really are. We really love it when that happens, Angel. And I'll tell you, you can feel the energy shifting. I mean, people are excited about participating and saying, all right, I'll take your challenge up. You say that you can make me more visible. You say that you can bring people to my door. We guarantee that we can get people to your website. Now, what you do with them after that, that's your business. But wouldn't it be nice if it worked while you were asleep? People are excited.
People are excited, and we love being a part of that. Talking about, things getting done while you sleep.
Yes.
Or while you're on vacation.
Uh-huh.
Eric, I have to say, the planning ahead piece that you've got going on, who are you and what have you done with my business partner?
Well, I'll tell you something. I'm always trying to better myself and not always successful, but here's what I did during the commercial break we were talking about. While we were on vacation, I've been living in the same apartment for 7 years, and I'm going to have my floors done, my carpet cleaned, and which means that tomorrow morning, I'm going to throw everything up on either the tabletop or whatever, because they're not going to move the heavy stuff. And there's no place for me to put it. So
what do you mean? What stuff?
I've got a big ottoman that I'm going to stack on top of the couch.
Oh, I see.
The couch isn't going to move.
Right.
But the ottoman, I want, it covers the greatest part of the floor. So
you need to get it up and out of the way.
That kind of stuff.
Okay.
And, chairs up on the tables and stuff so they can work around that kind of stuff. And I'm getting new countertops put in because 7 years ago, they didn't care about, fancy, nice countertops. So I think it's just going to be like a plastic coating on top of it.
Whatever. I'm like, How would you like to go away on vacation and while you're gone, know that your house is being renovated and all beautified while you're gone? Of course,
it is nice.
I always tease Eric, because every now and then you get the woe is me. I live in an apartment complex.
Right.
And I remember when your microwave broke. For me, my microwave breaks. I have to now go shopping for a new microwave. I have to have it delivered. I have to have taken out, and it's this whole long process. And I'm paying for all of this all along the way.
I make a phone call.
He makes a phone call. He's like, "Yeah, when I get home today, while I'm gone, they're replacing my shower head and my microwave
and the 3 light bulbs that are out."
How nice for you. How nice for you. So I do try to remind him of the luxuries and the perks that he has as being an apartment owner once in a while. But planning ahead, I am impressed. So we do leave tomorrow morning, picking you up at 7:15 tomorrow morning. So make sure that you've got all that pulled together.
You changed it. You said 7:30, didn't you?
Well, yeah, I got to get you back to my house. Where we're leaving the house at 7:30, my house at 7:30.
Oh, you're coming to pick me up over your house 7:50. Okay. All right.
Back to my house.
All right.
Right. And so make sure you plan ahead accordingly. But you are planning ahead. Have you packed? No, because of course not. So I did a quick little Google search.
It's not Wednesday yet.
It is not. It's not
Thursday.
The day.
What is the day? It's not the day we're leaving.
I know. I asked you how far in advance do you pack, and I think we had some listeners tune in and before.
Before was the answer.
I don't know what
how
before
far
means.
in advance I pack. I packed before.
I had been packed for 3 days. Like I started packing a week ago, but I've been completely packed. Somebody asked me if I'm ready. I've been ready. A couple of our traveling companions left already today.
Yes.
And so we're looking for some pictures from them tonight. But we're going carry-on this time.
Yes.
Which is new for me to do the carry-on to go to Mexico. And so my son, he's like, Mom, the last time we flew, I think we flew United and you had to pay $25 a bag. There's 5 of us. You do the math. He's like, why? It's sunscreen. It's like, you don't think you could save a little bit of money and just buy your sunscreen
$125 will get you 2 bottles of sunscreen at the gift shop.
Yeah, well, barely, right? I thought that was a good idea. So the last time I went to when we were in Cancun, sunscreen reasonable in the gift shops in the hotels. In Cabo, not so much.
Not so much.
And so you kind of got to decide, pick your poison. But here's a couple of things that are recommended by some expert travelers for packing for Mexico. They do recommend a sweater or a sweatshirt, for the evenings or on cloudy days. A couple pairs of pants. Gentlemen do need to wear pants to the restaurants at the resort we're going to.
I got pants.
Sandals, sneakers, a couple of tops, a couple of shorts, your swimsuit, an unlocked phone. An unlocked phone. So make sure you let your provider know that you will be traveling internationally so they can unlock your phone. Sunscreen medications, sarong or cover-up water bottle. They even recommend bringing your own water bottle because a lot of places in Mexico, it's not safe to drink the water. And so if you have your own filtering water bottle, You'll never have to worry about the quality, water quality again. We have one of those. It kind of rocks. Don't really need to use it at the resorts, but when you leave the resort, it's nice to have.
Nice.
Passport, underwear, socks, chargers, headphones, and a good book and an e-reader. Am I missing anything?
I think that's a lot. We're going to bring a computer and a microphone.
I've got the microphone. I've got the
yeah.
headphones. We're doing a little broadcasting from there, so we have to bring a few extra little things. Plus, we're doing some masterminding. I've got some gifts. I've got some resources for all of that going on. But pretty much the last time, if you find that the more often you travel, the lighter you pack. You just kind of get into a rhythm. But if you haven't traveled for a while, then you start thinking, oh, well, I might need this, and you throw that in. I might need this, and I might need this, and next thing you know, you're just throwing in all this extra stuff that you don't need.
So I went shopping last night, and
you did?
Yeah, just for a couple of those little things, sunscreen, and trying to find the sunscreen in the small enough size so that we can carry on. We had that carry on conversation a couple of days ago, and I guess it was yesterday, and that kind of gave me the direction we were going. And I'm pretty successful at carrying on. I think
you do. You pack so lightly. My son does too. He packs the teeniest little bag, but he rolls his clothes. Are you a clothes roller?
I am when it comes to carrying on for a week. Yeah. I have to be because I have a small duffel, and it's not even a big duffel. It's a small duffel. And so I will roll everything and take care of that. As I was over at the store yesterday, a little girl named Mariah came around and said, "Can I help you find anything?" I said, "I'm just trying to find the best deal in these 3 or 4 ounce, sunscreens." And she goes, "Oh, take this." And she gave me a sample pack with another 2 3-ounce spray things, sunscreen things. I'm like, wow.
Oh, so you're stocked up for all of us?
I am.
Nice. Thank you.
All right, gang, we're going to take a quick top of the hour break, get the top of the hour news. Second hour of Positive Business Talk just ahead. You're listening to Angel and Eric. This is the Experience Pros Radio Network.
The Experience Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business. This is the Experience Pros Radio Show with business revolutionaries Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer. For more information, you can contact the Experience Pros by calling 720-344-2446 or contact them on the web at experiencepros.com or on Facebook and Twitter at Experience Pros. If your customers love you, we want to know you. What are you waiting for? Join the revolution.
KDNT Arvada, Denver.
Denver's only business radio station, Money Talk 1690 AM.
Is he ready?
Yeah.
All
It's
right.
rolling. Okay, thanks.
For those of you who are watching by way of our Facebook Live feed, and Dennis, even if you're watching from Florida, who else goes to Florida on vacation and tunes into the Pro Show? Dennis.
Thank you, Dennis.
This is our promo for. We're just going to do a generic promo that will carry us through the next week while we are on vacation. So here we go.
3, 2, 1.
I'm positive.
Hi, this is Angel incoming.
Sorry. Let's do it again.
3, 2, 1.
I'm pretty sure.
Hi, this is Angel, and coming up on the next Experience Pros Radio Show,
I'm leaning in the direction of okay.
We're going to give you some tips on how to be more positive in your day.
I'm positive.
Positive Business Talk, weekday afternoons right here on the Experience Pros Radio Show. Thanks, Don.
Bells is having our customer appreciation sale, and it's a celebration of everything you love. More deals, more brands, and more doorbusters. Starting this Thursday, score 60% off doorbusters on styles for the whole family and home goods too. Plus, we have fresh deals every day with even more new looks arriving monthly. Bells, what will new bring out in you? Bells is part of our Sage family. Offer exclusions apply.
Hiring is the most challenging part of my job.
We started using ZipRecruiter about 3 months ago. One click and my job was posted to 100+ job boards, all the top sites.
All of the candidates came to my
human rights violations and warns that the U.S. may revisit President Obama's nuclear deal with Tehran's government.
This deal represents the same failed approach of the past that brought us to the current imminent threat we face from North Korea. The Trump administration has no intention of passing the buck to a future administration on Iran.
He says Iran's provocative actions threaten the United States, the Middle East region, and the world. He says an unchecked Iran could pursue the same path as Pyongyang and take the world along with it. Fox News has gotten rid of Bill O'Reilly.
So who pushed Bill O'Reilly out of Fox News? His lawyer, Mark Kasowitz, claimed it was a far left-wing conspiracy against cable TV's highest-rated host.
Just preposterous,
says attorney Douglas Wigder, whose firm represented Juliette Huddy, a former Fox host who settled a sexual harassment suit in January.
All we're looking to do is to make sure that Fox News and, frankly, every other company in America follows the laws against discrimination and harassment.
As for the left-wing stuff,
I supported and contributed to the Trump campaign, and I routinely watch Fox News.
O'Reilly has been on vacation in Italy, where he was photographed in the VIP section of an audience with Pope Francis. He was to return Monday, but Fox issued a terse statement saying after a careful review of the allegations, it was agreed he would not. Warren Levinson, New York.
The mother of a man killed at a Fresno motel days before the same suspect was accused of a shooting rampage says she's grateful she told her son she loved him before he died. Francine Williams said her son Carl Williams was a kind and giving person who had recently gotten engaged. Authorities say Corey Ali Muhammad shot and killed Carl Williams last week at a motel where he worked as a security guard. On Wall Street, the Dow down by 119 points. The Nasdaq rose 13. Oil dropped $1.88 to $50.53 a barrel. More on these stories at townhall.com.
Hi, it's Mike Gallagher. I've been telling you about Relief Factor for about 6 months now. I've been using Relief Factor for a lot longer than that. If you're struggling with ongoing back or neck pain, shoulder, hip, knee pain, general muscle aches and pain, do what I did. Go to ReliefFactor.com, order their 3-week quick start for just $19.95. Try it for 3 weeks, $19.95. ReliefFactor.com. That's ReliefFactor.com, or call toll-free 800-500-8384, 800-500-8384.
If you're familiar with cloud computing, you probably know that Amazon Web Services offers a complete set of secure compute storage applications and deployment services that help companies launch and scale their IT infrastructures while lowering costs. But did you know that you're still responsible for protecting your own AWS-based assets, meaning your applications and data, from advanced cyber threats? Protect your AWS with Barracuda Network's advanced firewall solutions. Visit AWS Marketplace or barracuda.com/AWS to learn more.
The Colorado Business Roundtable brings you Connect and Collaborate, weekdays from 4 to 5 p.m. here on Denver's Money Talk, 1690 a.m. Hear from key leaders in Colorado's business community, advocating for proactive business policies that strengthen the economy and help business grow and thrive in Colorado, as well as helping to make Colorado the best place to live now and for generations to come. Connect and Collaborate, weekdays from 4 to 5 p.m. right here on Denver's Money Talk, 1690 and MoneyTalk1690.com. Michael Bailey Law Office, hard-working law, real-world experience. Listen Sundays from 10:30 to 11 a.m. when Michael Bailey discusses how to preserve and pass on your personal legacy. Simple or complex planning, Michael Bailey can help you with answers about your estate planning. Michael Bailey Law, Sundays from 10:30 to 11 a.m. on Denver's Money Talk, KDMT 1690 a.m.
You're listening to the Experience Pros Radio Show, the most positive business talk show in America. Best-selling authors of Lists That Saved My Business and founders of the Extreme Customer Service Directory, Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer, are inspiring you to get your business right. They know the customer experience isn't just another thing, it's the only thing. Let's join Angel and Eric for today's program.
Hello and welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer here, helping you get that business right by teaching you that small business is big business. Your business is our business.
Good afternoon, good morning, good day, whatever part of the world you are listening in and whatever time zone. Thanks so much for tuning in to the Experience Pros Radio Show. You know, we just talked about packing,
Yes.
Packing tips and all of that.
Yes.
Several years ago, I took 10 years ago. Took my family of 5.
It's been 10 years already.
It's been 10 years.
Wow.
We took a 5-week trip to Europe.
I remember that.
And, all the different things that had to come together to make that happen. Lots of planning, lots of moving parts to all of that. But leading up to it, one of the pieces that we knew we wanted to be sure of was we knew we would be taking and dealing with public transportation. We'd be taking the metro, we'd be flying, trains, planes, automobiles, that whole thing. And so each child had to be responsible for their own suitcase. It wasn't going to be one of those things where, we haul it all into the car and daddy brings it into the hotel at the end of the day. Everybody had to be responsible for their own suitcase. And if you've ever gotten off of a train, there's not a whole lot of time to mess around.
No.
So we knew we needed to pack lightly.
Yes.
And I had read this article about this couple who had backpacked across Europe with one outfit in their backpack.
Oh my.
One. So they would get
that would freak me out.
Would that freak you out?
Yeah.
I got excited about it.
Well, of course.
So they would wear the outfit they were wearing, during the day. They'd get to where they were staying at night and they'd wash it in the sink and hang it out to dry and wear it, put on the outfit that they had in their backpack to go out to dinner. Wow. And then that's the same outfit they would wear the next day. And so they just did this every night. It was their little routine. And so one outfit in their backpack. Now, I knew I wouldn't be able to convince everybody or even myself that, I didn't want to have to do laundry for 5 people every single night. and so that was going to be a little bit extreme, but it was my motivator of what could we do? How light could we pack?
Right.
So that everybody is in charge of their own suitcases. And my kids, I think their suitcases weighed 12 pounds.
Yeah.
And so, very little is less than their backpacks they were carrying to and from school at the time. And so we created this amazing traveling light packing list. Now, of course, it required that there was laundry service, where we were going, right? So it wasn't like we were wearing.
Gross.
Right, exactly. Yeah. So my packing list, do you want to know what was in my packing list?
I desperately want to know what's in your packing list.
And it worked.
I haven't packed yet.
We did it for 5 weeks. So you had your travel day clothes, your travel day outfit, because we were doing a lot of traveling, moving from country to country.
Okay.
And on that day, you had to have really comfy shoes that, just for walking and for getting through travel.
Right.
A long pair of pants, a long sleeve shirt, and a light jacket.
Okay.
So that was our travel day outfit.
Right.
Then inside the suitcase was 2 other outfits that you could mix and match. So for the boys, they had 2 pairs of pants and 2 other tops, and those could mix and match.
Okay.
And it was kind of the khaki and navy color tone, right? Kind of capsule wardrobe idea. This was before they even talked capsule wardrobe.
No, they were talking about that with Geranimals.
It was, right? So they had 2 pairs of pants and 2 shirts. And the girls, we had a pair of pants and a skirt that you could mix and match. And then you had your swimsuit, because we always stayed somewhere there was a swimsuit. And this is my number one packing essential, is a swimsuit. Even if you're not going somewhere that's a beach vacation,
right?
You never know when there's going to be a hot tub or some chance to wear a swimsuit. And it's not the kind of thing you can just pick up at the corner drugstore.
That is so true.
Right? So, and it doesn't take up any room in your suitcase.
Right.
So then you had your swimsuit with a cover up. And then you had your lounge wear / pajamas. So at the end of a day, or you came home from the beach, you just wanted to get comfy.
Yeah.
It also kind of crossed as your pajamas.
Gotcha.
That was it.
It sounds perfect. And Angela, we're going for 7 days in Cancun. And I did a little shopping this morning, which was amazing. I got so much done today. But I stopped in and I got 2 pairs of shorts, 2 pairs of swimsuit shorts. So double as shorts. Guys get it lucky, right? Because our swimsuits can double as shorts in most cases.
Yes.
And then I got 2 other kind of a Hawaiian style shirts that you're going to love.
Am I?
Yeah.
Am I? Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait to see.
It. And then I got a straw hat.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, aren't we going fancy?
I think I am.
Aren't we going fancy? And so you're going to need some packing tips. That list is actually in my book, List That Saved My Life. Of course, you can just write it down, because I just told you how simple and easy it is.
No, buy the book, Lists That Saved My Life. You can find it at Amazon. Angel Tuccy, Tuccy.
Right? But here, we talk about positive business talk, but really we're trying to live this fulfilling life.
Right.
It's a lifestyle. It's not all work and no play. Taking some time off, making sure that you include these things that fulfill you. I like breaking my my year down into 4 quarters. One for business purposes, quarterly campaigns, keeps it fresh, keeps it exciting, top of mind, always something fun to talk about with your client base and prospects and social media and all of that. And plus, if you break your months down and you put goals assigned to every quarter, you'll notice that every quarter there's like an extra week. So you've got 13 weeks in a quarter.
Right.
So if you plan everything around those 12 weeks, you set the goals for what you want to accomplish in those 12 weeks, then you've got a buffer, a little week in between.
Call it bonus.
Where you can kind of regroup, re-strategize, take a couple of days off, reward yourself for the work well done. This is something that a lot of the MLM companies, the multi-level marketing companies do, is they put in these incentives to encourage you. And they know you can work hard and work towards a goal and a bonus. And then you get that bonus. As an entrepreneur, we often forget to put the bonuses in, the rewards for the hard work that we are putting in. And so when you break your year down into these 4 quarters, you know that every quarter, you don't have to take a full week off, but maybe a long weekend.
Right.
Use that time to bring your team together to re-strategize and you might be working a quarter ahead. And so you've already got the next quarter plan, but maybe then the quarter right after that you're planning for right now in this bonus week. I just think it's just a brilliant way to break up the monotony, put some excitement, put some reward, put some bonus in, because we'll all work towards, it's easy to work for a prize.
Absolutely.
And a reward.
Yes. Otherwise, you're working against something, against the penalty.
And each year, I think we do accomplish a lot, but we don't take the time to celebrate those rewards. And so that's when we start to burn out. We start to feel like we're burning the candle at both ends. And if you've got a family and you want to say, look, for this season, we're going to run it hard. And I might be gone a couple of nights, or I might be working some extra on some weekends. But at the end of that, 12 weeks from now, we're going to take this long weekend. We're going to go on this vacation. We're going to buy a boat. We're going to go to the mountains. We're going to, sorry.
the list goes on.
Whatever it is. And they get to help you, your team as well.
Right.
You want to put some motivation. Your team is just feeling a little burnt out, a little run dry. Look, this is our goal. And if we can accomplish this in the next 12 weeks, and you put a hard number to it, we're not just going to do more.
No.
We're going to do 12.
Goals need to be specific.
Very specific, because then as you get close, look, we're halfway through there.
Right.
We're halfway there, or we're this much through. We've kind of got our goal right now with our advertising deal that's going on. We were allowed 19. We negotiated for 19 new advertisers to come on at this smoking deal.
Yes, ma'am.
And then as it's gotten closer, okay, we're halfway to the goal. And we know then what to work for. And you don't stop until you hit it. But at the end of that is your prize. And so make sure that you're working towards something. You're motivating yourself and challenging yourself every single quarter.
Well, speaking of that goal that we put together that we call a spring flingin' juicy deal, they are flying off the shelves. We don't have 19 anymore. We did that to celebrate our 1900th episode of the Experience Pros radio show. That's 8 years of broadcast coming out over and over. But if you want to get involved with it, we have a few left. And we just Cecil, our account executive here in our studio, came over and says, "I'm going on another meeting again today."
I know, every day, right? It's pretty exciting.
Here's what you get: it's a 60-second commercial that plays every single day during the Experience Pros radio show. So if we're on the air, you're on the air, and it's a 60-second spot every day, 5 days a week, every weekday of the month, for $495 a month. Now, put that in perspective. It is a $1,600 package. Cecil sells it all day long for $1,600. You can have it right now if you want, but you got to call him 720-474-9042. 720-474-9042. That's the number Cecil will answer. He'll take care of you. It's what you expect from the Experience Pros radio show. We'll be right back after these messages.
You're listening to the Experience Pros radio show, America's home for positive business talk.
KDMT,
Denver's Money Talk, 1690 AM.
You know, for decades, Wall Street professionals have been using computers to trade stocks and make profits every single day. Sounds like a great idea, right? But who has the time or the expertise to monitor the market constantly? I'm sure you don't. That is why it's time to introduce to you the first and only robotic stock trader in the world, designed to automatically rake profits out of the market unattended. Created by a retired Microsoft programmer, this app allows you to trade like the pros on Wall Street. Sound too good to be true? Go to cooltrade.org and download the app for free. Watch the proprietary algorithms work and see how profits are generated. No obligation, no software to download, no credit card needed. You could see 5, 10, and even 15% return a month. Where else can you get that? Go to cooltrade.org. That's cooltrade.org. That's cooltrade.org and experience this game-changing technology. Go to cooltrade.org and start taking profits out of the market today. Business owners and marketing professionals, learn how to promote and grow your business online by attending the Denver Digital Download, presented by Get Found Fast, Denver's premier digital marketing firm. Inverness Hotel, Wednesday, April 19th at 9 a.m. Learn the latest techniques for getting leads, improving your website, and growing your revenue online. Digital experts will be on hand to give you a free on-site analysis of your online presence. Register and save your spot now at GetFoundFast.com. GetFoundFast.com.
Hi, this is residential real estate expert Dan Palomino from the Colorado Dream House team. Listen, if you're thinking about selling your home, you want to get the highest price in the shortest amount of time. To do that, you need a great real estate team and one with incredible marketing. We're so sure our marketing plan for your home is better than everyone else. We're willing to put our money where our mouth is. Here's what we're offering. Interview the Colorado Dream House team to sell your home. Then interview our competition. If their marketing plan is better than ours, then you can hire them and we'll pay you $250. I know. It sounds crazy, giving you $250 to hire our competition. It probably won't happen because we're so sure you'll find our marketing plan better, you'll hire us to sell your home at top dollar. Why not give it a try? You have nothing to lose and $250 to gain. Call us today at 720-446-6325. Or to find out more information about our marketing guarantee, visit coloradodreamhouse.com/250.
Did you know 50% of people with severe mental disorders are affected by substance abuse? At A New Outlook Counseling Services, they provide a safe, healing environment for those suffering with substance abuse, relationship, or mental issues. Robert Johnson is a licensed therapist in long-term recovery and has a master's degree in marriage, family, and child therapy. He offers evidence-based practices backed by research, offering greater success in alleviating symptoms and are effective in overcoming substance abuse. A New Outlook Counseling Services has over 45 5-star ratings on Ratabiz. They're open 6 days a week and accept most major insurance and Medicaid. They will also work with families in need on a sliding scale, so don't wait to get the help you need. The healing begins here. Call A New Outlook Counseling Services now at 720-370-5216, 720-370-5216, or visit the website HighlandsRanchCounselor.com. That's HighlandsRanchCounselor.com. When you've worked with every vacuum brand known for over 6 decades, you learn a thing or two. Anderson's Vacuum in Inglewood has been repairing vacuums of all kinds since 1947. They carry over $1 million worth of vacuums and parts, and you can't put a price on the experience. That service has grown to include central vacuums, steamers, lamps, and sewing machines. Want to be impressed? Visit Anderson's Vacuum in Inglewood. Want to be blown away? Put them to the test. Find them at andersonsvacuum.com.
This is the Experience Pros Radio Show. Got an opinion or want to ask us a question? Email radio@experiencepros.com or message us on the Experience Pros Facebook page, and we'll interact with you live on the show.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show with Angel and Eric. Very nice to have you along with us. Saved by Zero. I don't know anything about that, but I will say this. I quite possibly misspoke when I was reading Cecil's phone number, so please allow me to update. If you want that spring flinging juicy deal, the $495 per month for a daily advertisement, a 60-second ad here is the number, 720-474 720-474-9052. If I misspoke and said the wrong numbers, please forgive. 720-474-9052. Cecil will answer that phone because it's the right number and take good care of you.
He absolutely will. We were pretty excited about this deal that we negotiated for you guys.
Oh, yeah.
I think a lot of times, when you go to the car dealership or you go somewhere and you're like, how much of this is negotiable? And am I really getting the best deal? And we all want to feel like we're getting the best deal.
Sure.
And that, we're all, even hiring, getting a new job. I remember a friend recently telling me, he says, I was negotiating my salary for this new position I took in. And I gave them a window, like from, whatever, 10 to 12, right?
Right.
And they took 10. They took the very bottom of the window, the scale, the range that was offered to him. And he was hoping they would take something in the middle.
Right.
He wasn't expecting them to take the high. My husband told me years ago that when you're quoting ranges for people, that if it's in their favor, they'll take, so if you say we'll be there in 1 to 2 hours, they hear 1 hour.
Right.
Right. And if you tell them it'll be anywhere from $50 to $75, they hear $50.
Sure.
We on the other side think I've got 2 hours to get there.
Correct.
Or I'm going to charge them
$75.
And so when you've got these ranges going on, anyways, we did all the hard work, all the dirty work for you, right? We negotiated this down. It's a $1,600 deal. It's only $495.
It's an amazing opportunity.
It is. And so I hope that you jump in on it. It expires at the end of this month. Of course, Eric and I are going to Mexico tomorrow. And so we don't get any more chances to talk to you about it. So make sure you jump in on it today while we're still here. And we can say thank you so much for sponsoring the Experience Pros radio show. We've been on the air 1,900 episodes and counting. And we're pretty excited that we get to serve you every single day. Eric, what's that phone number one more time?
Cecil's phone number is 720-474-9052. Give him a call and say, I want that spring flinging juicy deal before they are all gone. And he's running low.
Right. I shouldn't call it a smoking deal because I'm just adding a whole nother adjective to that whole thing.
It's all good.
You feeling a little mental?
One might make the case that I'm always feeling a little mental. Well, what's your point?
Mentally strong leaders know a thing or two.
Oh, I know a thing or two.
All right. There's a big difference between acting tough and being strong, says Amy Morin. She's the author of 13 Things Mentally Strong People Don't Do.
Okay. Well, let's talk about the things they do. I said do. Here we go. Sorry, folks. You know what? It's a little bathroom humor that always gets Angel to giggle. All right. And my sound effects are not among that list.
No, they are not.
Let's go with this. Mentally strong leaders know, number one, that it's important to admit when you don't have the right answer. I admit it probably too often. I am super strong.
You're super strong.
I don't know.
He doesn't know.
I don't know.
And after a while,
how do you expect me to know?
I
have no idea.
I needed an answer.
Yeah.
Could you know? Could you sometimes know?
No, but let's be less facetious on this whole thing. If you don't have the answer, a mentally strong leader will actually say, you know what, I may not have the answer, but I will research it out for you and we'll get back to you in a timely fashion.
I think there's a thing right there. You might not know the answer, but you're willing to get the answer.
Absolutely.
Whereas, I don't know. Like that's that, we could all go that route and I'm not going to care and I'm not even going to try.
That's a cop out invented by teenagers. But if you don't know, go find yourself, be a lifelong learner.
All right. Other things mentally strong leaders do are they acknowledge their weaknesses.
You bet.
They know they don't know everything and that they're stronger in some areas need improvement. And they also recognize these are the areas I'm going to focus on improving. And then these are the areas I'm going to hire up.
Very, very well said. And, that whole acknowledging weakness and having the awareness of the room for improvement is so important. And all too often we think that we have to do it ourselves. And you really don't. How about this one? They know, mentally strong leaders know that character is more valuable than reputation.
Oh.
You get concerned about doing the right thing rather than making others happy. That's an important thing. Making other people. I remember this came to the surface many years ago when one of my leaders said that in this particular line of work, he says, perception is reality. And I said, well, hold on for a second. I understand what you're trying to say, but ultimately, how we make people feel, that was one of the big core values for him. How we make people feel is critical. Okay, I understand its value and its importance in the thing. However, at the sacrifice of what? The integrity of the company, the integrity of you, the integrity of what you're trying to accomplish? Probably not. Be people of character.
Well, and you can stand up for the integrity, but don't. And even though you might think, okay, well, we don't have to make other people happy, you don't get to barrel over them either. And you don't get to bang their head over, with anything either. And so you might not have to be, charm them, but you have to respect them always.
Reputation is what other people say about you. Character is what you say about yourself.
I have to marinate on that one because I don't know that I followed, but I'll just believe you.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie. Mentally strong leaders, it's essential to pay attention to your emotions. Now, you don't need to deny your emotions. You don't need to suppress them. But also the other side of it is just because you're dealing with it, just because you're thinking the thought, doesn't mean you get to share it. Doesn't mean anybody else needs to hear it. And I know, especially as women, we're very emotional, and we tend to be very expressive with those emotions. And I think that gentlemen are also very emotional, different emotions.
They show it differently.
And a different way of expressing those emotions. And so I think it's essential to pay attention to your emotions. They bring value.
Right.
They bring that authenticity to the table and the rapport building. People know that you're human and recognize that sometimes you're going to make a mistake. And I think that's a valuable piece. But I also find that you also know when to check it at the door.
Yep.
Right. I don't have to bring that whatever just happened to me on that phone call or on my way into work or in that meeting doesn't need to follow me into the next meeting.
Well said. And then I heard somebody say earlier today, they said there are no problems, only opportunities. And I thought, wow, that's pretty impressive. Mentally strong leaders know that struggles are simply opportunities to grow stronger. All right, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, the chef is in the house, and I'm hungry. Back after these messages.
America's home for positive business talk. You're listening to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Contact them on the web at experiencepros.com.
The Colorado Business Roundtable brings you Connect and Collaborate weekdays from 4 to 5 p.m. here on Denver's Money Talk, 1690 a.m. Hear from key leaders in Colorado's business community, advocating for proactive business policies that strengthen the economy and help business grow and thrive in Colorado, as well as helping to make Colorado the best place to live now and for generations to come. Connect and Collaborate weekdays from 4 to 5 p.m. right here on Denver's Money Talk, 1690 and MoneyTalk1690.com.
You never planned on getting injured in an accident. You don't know where to turn. Call Bosun Law. When you meet with John Bosun, you'll know right away you've made the right decision. John will put you at ease and explain the whole process start to settlement. They'll handle medical bills, work directly with the insurance company, and help you get back on your feet. John and his whole staff are amazing. If your whole world has been turned upside down, Bosun Law will help turn it right side up. It starts with a free consultation, no money out of the pocket, and Bosun Law only gets paid when they win your case. If you're hurt, the call is easy, and their number is too. Call Bosun Law at 303-999-9999, 303-999-9999, 303-999-9999, or visit BosunLaw.com. That's BOESEN Law.com. Call Bosun Law, 303-999-9999, or visit BosunLaw.com. That's BOESEN Law.com.
Tired of paying high energy bills? Gravina Windows and Siding at 950 West Evans in Denver can help. Replace those old worn-out windows. Huge selection. Anderson Fibrex, Pella, Great Lakes, and more. Over 50 lines of vinyl, wood, and fiberglass windows and doors. Check out our composite window, the EcoSmart. It's up to 100% more energy efficient. Lifetime manufacturer's warranty. Our glass package is at least 3 to 5 times more energy efficient with a glass breakage warranty and free rescreening. Gravina Windows and Siding in Denver is accredited by the BBB with an A+ rating. Over 100,000 customers and counting. Financing's available. Larry Gravina, serving the Front Range for over 44 years with my family. Free estimates. Metro Denver, call 303-GRAVINA. Northern Colorado, call 970-GRAVINA, and we'll come to you. Gravina's has the greatest windows. Nobody beats us. Nobody.
This is Dan Kaplis. A wise person once told me, if you don't have a seat at the table, you are going to end up on the menu. I think that applies directly to personal injury and wrongful death cases. If you're not represented by a highly accomplished law firm, the insurance company is probably going to eat you for lunch and you'll never even know it. So if you want to make sure that you and your claim are treated with the respect you deserve, give me a call. We are a serious firm for serious cases. And for 30 years, we have proven our ability to go up against the best the other side has to offer and to win. Our personal injury clients include everyone from the poorest of the poor to CEOs, teachers, farmers, police officers, doctors, lawyers, and professional athletes. We are able to make the vast resources of our firm available to good people from all walks of life by taking righteous cases on a percentage fee basis. You can reach me at 303-770-5551. That's 303-770-5551. Or DanCaplisLaw.com. That's DanCaplisLaw.com.
Are you tired of exposing your retirement to stock market risk? How would you like to participate in stock market gains, but never stock market losses? Join Brett Roby for the Retirement and Income Radio Show on Saturdays at 7 a.m. and 11:30 a.m. right here on Denver's Money Talk, 1690 a.m. You can also call Brett Roby now for your free customized Safe Information Money Kit and 115-page Safe Money book. Call 866-780-7233. 866-780-SAFE.
The Experienced Pros Radio Show, home of the original Fan Braggin' Fridays. Take just 20 seconds to become a business revolutionary by sharing a fan bragging story of great customer service by using the hashtag FanBrag or calling the Fan Bragging hotline at 855-FAN-BRAG, FANBRAG. Now back to Angel and Eric, the Experienced Pros.
Nom, 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 nom. Ladies and gentlemen, Chef Matt Curry is in the house, and oh boy, are we thankful he is.
Absolutely. He is feeding us his grandma's recipe for beef stroganoff. And I got to say, I just love Grandma, and even super excited to hear that she is still with us.
Yes.
You know what? I love that I've got a personal chef, and I get to share him with you. Have you ever thought, I wish I had a personal chef? I'd love to come home at the end of the day and know that dinner was just waiting for me. Well, that is exactly what they do at Chef Curry's Cuisine. Chef Matt, welcome to Experienced Pros.
Thank you for having me.
Chef, this is amazing. We actually got to sample this a little bit during the commercial break. Wow. Oh, wow. What a great recipe. What are we eating and how is it? Tell us about it.
This is my grandmother's stroganoff recipe.
I had a customer a while ago who wanted more of a comfort food menu. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna try my grandmother's stroganoff recipe. I was like, and so I talked to my grandma. I talked to my grandma. She said, yeah, your Aunt Cindy has that recipe because my aunt has been the caretaker of all the family recipes. She sent it to me. I'm like, okay, I can definitely do this. It's really, really simple. Wait, it's really, really complicated. Yeah, it's really hard to do.
Right.
You got to hire a chef for it, right?
Yes, exactly.
It is.
All right,
it's really delicious.
We're going to post the recipe on our Facebook page for people to check that out. But in the meantime, Chef Matt, I love that we can personalize these recipes. Somebody wanted comfort foods, and you can cater to that. Somebody, has dietary needs, and you can cater to that.
Exactly.
And we'll talk about how somebody can hire you to make sure that dinner is made for them. But I know you've actually got some interesting nutritional news you would like to share with our audience today. What's up your sleeve?
Yes, I found some really interesting information online. Some of the myths of the nutrition that popped up in 2016. For like 5 minutes there, people are like, yeah, you know what? Butter is good for you.
Right.
Turns out I'll eat all the butter we want. It will be fine.
Nobody said we could eat all the butter we want.
No, but butter is, but it is, right?
No.
I mean, far better than the alternative of
better than margarine or processed
better than
stuff.
margarine.
Okay, all right.
But it's not better than having a healthy amount of olive oil or avocado or good fats.
So good fats are better than butter.
Yes.
Okay.
Butter is a bad fat. Margarine is a terrible fat.
Is it terrible?
Oh,
so we've got a scale
All right.
there.
Yes.
All right. I can
Okay.
wrap my head around
All
that.
right.
What else do you got?
This was one of my favorite things. They did a 5-year study of people with type 2 diabetes. They had 3 kinds of diets. There was a Mediterranean diet high in olive oil. There's a Mediterranean diet with just a lot of nuts, but no olive oil. And then a no-fat diet. Of those 3, who do you think lost the most weight?
The no-fat diet.
The nuts.
Everybody thinks that's the case. But the people who lost the most weight were the olive oil people.
Really?
Yes. Our bodies want fat. We've spent thousands of years evolving into wanting good, healthy fats.
Good fats.
All right.
Okay, so back in that butter thing, right?
Yeah,
Good, but this is worse for you, but the healthy fats. So our bodies actually need fats, and you can even lose weight.
Yes.
Because I know that's like the number one thing. We all start lean chicken and no fats and get all that out of our body, out of our diet, thinking it's going to get out of our body and we're going to lose
Mhm.
weight, but not necessarily.
And for instance, I shudder every time I think about it, but we all remember the fat-free craze of the 90s.
Sure.
They made food edible. Like, it's fat-free. It's going to be good for
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Even though we've got a ton of sugar packed in here.
Right.
And that's what actually makes you fat.
Oh,
Yeah,
so we
because
just replaced it
sugar
with
converts to fat.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
See, we can't trust anything.
Do you have
these
one more
days.
for us?
Yes, I do.
All right.
Everybody thinks you're supposed to drink 8 glasses of water a day or half your body weight in ounces in water a day.
Oh, you are going to really mess with me on that.
Half
one,
my
aren't
body
you?
weight in ounces?
Yes.
Impossible.
No. You just carry your water with us. Cher and I are constantly drinking water now.
Yes.
We're up on this.
What you do, you don't need to drink X amount of water per day. You need to drink the amount of water that your body needs.
How do
Well,
we know?
how do we know?
You know when you're thirsty. When you're
But
thirsty.
thirsty is the sign that you're already dehydrated.
Nah,
you're not buying that.
No, not anymore.
Not quite buying that.
Really?
Really?
Not really. No.
So I don't need to be carrying around and drinking 10 of these glasses of water every day.
You don't need
Because
to. It
we're
doesn't
running to
hurt.
the bathroom all the time. And we're like, okay, is this really helping us? Because I seem to be getting rid of it as soon as I drink it.
Just drink the water that you think your body needs. That's so much. I could talk for days about this.
Wow.
Just eat and drink what your body tells you to. It's
My
that
body- Right.
I know one of the reasons why you are so up on nutrition, Chef Matt, is your goal is to get families and professionals back to eating healthy dinners again, instead of going through the drive-through, rushing through, or not having a healthy meal at the end of the day. And you are on a crusade for that. And I
Yes.
love your mission and love how you're doing that.
Just eat food. Come
Eat
on.
real food, healthy food, right? And a
Not
balance
even healthy
of food.
just actual food. So much what we eat stopped being food a long time ago.
Oh my! You know what? That's
Processed
right. Exactly.
stuff. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, Chef Matt, tell us about your services.
Okay, what I'll do is I'll sit down with you, design a pair of 5 entree menus catered to your flavor and nutritional needs. Then I go to my local Sprouts, buy all the groceries to cook 2 weeks worth of Monday through Friday dinners. Then for now, I go into your home with all those groceries, plus all the cooking supplies, pots, pans, knives, spices, everything. and cook 2 weeks worth of Monday through Friday dinners for you and your family.
That sounds lovely.
That does.
I store half the food in your fridge and freezer, all with reheating and safe food handling instructions. And I even clean up after myself before I go.
And he cleans the kitchen. Like, that's my favorite part right there. How do we hire you, Chef Matt?
You can give me a call at 720-404-2798.
720-404-2798. Now, you said for now. Can we bring up anything else that's coming down the future, or are we not ready to spill the beans on that? Not yet.
Eventually, this is going to turn into a meal delivery service. I'm delivering a week's worth of fresh dinners.
I love how you're evolving like that.
Yeah, it's like I need X amount of chicken and the egg thing. I need X amount of customers,
right,
to justify the expenditure. Yada yada
yeah. Right, as a small business owner's conundrum, right?
Yes.
Okay, now you brought in with you a crown.
Yes.
Because you were just crowned king of
the contest.
Of the Fan Bragging Contest. You want to tell our listeners a little bit about why you were the king?
I was a king simply because it feels good to talk about other businesses and say, these guys they do this great service, they do this great thing, and you should be doing business with them as well. It's a good feeling.
Yeah. So Chef Matt, during the Fan Bragging Contest, which ran from January through March, Chef Matt went and fan bragged or gave a positive written review with 4 or 5 stars to every single member competing in the contest. And there were hundreds of them. And so, Matt, we honor you because you've truly embraced the nature of, the culture of Experienced Pros to give without an expectation of return. And, we spared no expense in the crown. You should hold that up for the video so everybody can see. Chef Curry does have a crown.
He is the king. Now, one of the things, Chef Matt, you're coming into people's homes. You're bringing food back to the dinner table, which is pretty tremendous. And I know you're trying to build up your clientele so we can, evolve your business into a delivery service. Can we give our listeners a little juicy offer to take you up on that service today?
Yes. In fact, when I emailed you guys, what did I say the offer was?
You said $50 off your first 20 meals.
Okay. Well, instead of that, when you call me at the 720-404-2798 or send me an email to chefcurriescuisine@gmail.com, if you say that you heard me on the Experienced Pros, I will take $75 off your first.
Wow.
Make it a nice round $275.
So $275 for 20 meals.
Yep, 2 weeks worth of Monday through Friday dinners for a couple.
2 weeks of meals. All right, give that phone number one more time for that $75 discount.
720-404-2798.
Or you can email him at Chef Curry's Cuisine, CURRYS, Chef Curry's Cuisine at gmail.com. Again, the phone number 720-404-2798. Chef Matt, how do you stay up on all of these myths that are going around? And we're thinking we're doing the right thing. And then we find out, I'm eating yogurt instead of, this donut. And then I find out the yogurt's got more sugar in it than the donut did. How do you stay up on all of that?
Just keep doing a lot of research. But in the end, what I tell everybody is no matter what the latest food trend is, just listen to your body. When's the last time you ate a home-cooked meal and felt bad? And on the other side, when's the last time anybody ate a fast food meal
and felt good?
Man, that's a great decision. Yeah. I feel great right now.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, there it is. It's pretty strong.
In-N-Out Burger accepted, of course.
Give the phone number one more time real quick.
720-404-2798.
ChefCurriesCuisine.com. What kind of mushrooms are these?
These are cremini mushrooms.
Cremini mushrooms. My dad used to say that. Cremini all the time.
Thank you, Matt.
We'll be back with more positive business talk right after these messages. You're listening to Angel and Eric. This is the Experienced Pros Radio Network.
The Experienced Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.
KDMT, Denver's Money Talk 1690 AM.
Attention. If you or a loved one has been surgically implanted with a hernia mesh implant, you may be at risk. Many mesh products used in hernia surgeries are defective and have been linked to severe complications, including chronic pain, infections, bowel obstruction, internal injury, or the need for corrective surgery. Even the FDA has issued warnings on mesh products. If you or a loved one has a hernia mesh implant and have experienced any of these symptoms, you may be entitled to significant compensation. The team at United Law will provide a free, no-obligation evaluation with over $1 billion recovered for victims of defective drugs and devices. United Law can help. The deadline to file your claim is approaching fast, and you need to act. So if you or a loved one has a hernia mesh implant that has caused chronic pain, infection, bowel obstruction, internal injury, or the need for corrective surgery, call United Law today and get the compensation you deserve. Call 800-755-5002. 800-755-5002. That's 800-755-5002.
As a small business owner, your focus should be on giving your customers great customer service, not accounting and taxes. Trust Teresa at Luna's Accounting and Taxes to take care of all your bookkeeping, accounting, and taxes. Free your time and gain peace of mind. They will help you too. Call Teresa at Luna's Accounting and Tax today at 720-323-4917. 720-323-4917. Or visit lunastax.com. That's lunastax.com. Si habla español.
You read the articles, listen to the news, and follow the headlines, but with so much to keep track of, maybe it's time you talk to someone face-to-face about your financial reality and retirement. Hi, I'm Amy Duncan from Alpine Planning Group, and if you're wondering if your retirement plan's on track, we're here to guide. Call 303-843-0918 or visit alpineplanninggroup.com. Schedule an introductory personal conversation. When you think retirement, think Alpine Planning Group. Come meet us today.
Wild Birds Unlimited. Spring is bursting out all around us. Birds are singing their courtship songs. Squirrels are romping playfully through the trees. Butterflies are painting our gardens with color. KDMT Radio invites you to learn more about these felicitous activities by joining David and Scott Menno for Bird Talk every Saturday at noon, right here on KDMT. Bird Talk is presented by Wild Birds Unlimited and can help you create the most attractive backyard wildlife habitat in the known universe. You'll hear fascinating interviews, wildlife news, and entertaining information about the natural world. KDMT Radio invites you to learn more by joining David and Scott Menno for Bird Talk every Saturday at noon, right here on KDMT. So give the Bird Dudes a call with your questions this Saturday at noon on Bird Talk. Wild Birds Unlimited brings people and nature together. Wild Birds Unlimited, we bring people and nature together.
Hey there, Dan Cicchini, owner of Done Right Kitchens and Baths, Windows and Doors. There's absolutely no reason why right now can't be your time to get started on that beautiful new kitchen or that awesome bath you've always wanted. See what our family can do for your family. 800-362-8370.
Question: would you seat your 3-year-old child on a windowsill? And would you seat them in a car seat that's not the correct one? Secure their future. Seat them in the correct car seat. More info at safercar.gov/the-right-seat. A message from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
There is a darkness that seeks to divide us, but we will not let this house fall. Join the Americhicks, Molly and Kim, in a town hall of ideas as they search for the truth and find solutions real folks face today. Government's heavy hand is not the answer. The free market and free minds are. Join the Americhicks discussion today from 5 to 6 p.m. Together, we are a movement. Denver's only female-hosted call-in talk show on your drive home. The Americhicks, Kim Monson and Molly Vogt. Weekday afternoons at 5 on KDMT, Denver's Money Talk, 1690 AM. You know, for decades, Wall Street professionals have been using computers to trade stocks and make profits every single day. Sounds like a great idea, right? But who has the time or the expertise to monitor the market constantly? I'm sure you don't. That is why it's time to introduce to you the first and only robotic stock trader in the world. Designed to automatically rake profits out of the market unattended. Created by a retired Microsoft programmer, this app allows you to trade like the pros on Wall Street. Sound too good to be true? Go to cooltrade.org and download the app for free. Watch the proprietary algorithms work and see how profits are generated. No obligation, no software to download, no credit card needed. You could see 5, 10, and even 15% return a month. Where else can you get that? Go to cooltrade.org. That's cooltrade.org. That's cooltrade.org and experience this game-changing technology. Go to cooltrade.org and start taking profits out of the market today.
revolutionizing the way people treat people in business. The Experience Pros, America's home for positive business talk.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Angel Tussie and Eric Kramer helping you get your business right. We thank you for tuning in. Shout out to all those folks who are participating by way of our Facebook Live, Daryl and Dennis and Lorraine and Corinder. And that means that this is an international program because Corinder's out there in the UK tuning in.
Wow, thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Listen, I know Dennis is listening from Florida.
Right.
Yeah, we're getting
It's
around.
national, it's international, and I just love that people tune in and take us with them, even when they're on vacation.
I love that. Well, we're going to take you on vacation. Of course, Eric and I are going to Mexico tomorrow. We'll be doing our Facebook Lives. You can follow us on Experience Pros Facebook page. So facebook.com/Experience Pros. Make sure that you tune in to get to see all of the fun things we've got going on there. It's our mastermind in Mexico. We're also going to be launching our new Breakthrough Superpower Boost that we're going to be doing as a weekly podcast.
That's going to be super exciting.
Our members. Yeah, we're pretty excited about that. Pretty stoked. Have you ever faked it?
Excuse me?
Have you ever faked it? Faked it, right? I think a lot of times we think we should always be authentic. We should, you've heard the phrase fake it till you make it.
Have you ever faked it?
There have been times where Randy Pennington, who is a professional speaker, he says, when I've had to put on an act for my clients and my audiences, and contrary to conventional wisdom about always being authentic, he says that faking it in some moments was the absolute best thing that I could do to serve my clients.
I think I misunderstood the question.
Did you?
Let's start over.
Have you ever faked it?
For a client?
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah, right?
Sometimes.
So here's when he says, there's a couple of times that he has said that he has had to fake it in front of a client. Of course, you never want to fake your integrity, right? Your message. You never want to lie to somebody.
No.
But there are times where maybe it's not all fine.
Maybe you're having a bad day.
And it needs to be.
I'm fine.
Right? All right. So here's some times when he's faked it in front of a client. He says, I have faked it when I've been scared about my business. Right?
Sure. If you are not, you don't know where tomorrow's going to be or what tomorrow brings around the corner, whatever the case may be. If you're scared about your business, your client doesn't need to know that.
They do not need to know that. No, right? The worst thing you could do is to admit how scared you feel.
Yeah. Your business coach needs to know that.
Yes.
Right? And if you don't have a business coach,
but not even your employees need to know that you're freaked out if you're not going to be able to make payroll.
Right.
You need to, so sometimes we have to put on that smile. We just kind of grin and bear it and say, we're going to get through this.
Yep.
Right. And trust that it's going to work out and do the activity that's going to get you there. But you don't have to tell everybody how, it's kind of like the duck thing, right? You've got, you're calm over the water, but underneath you are just paddling
furiously.
Right. And so, everything's great. You close the door and you're smiling and dialing, right? Yeah. How are we? Can we move things along?
Absolutely.
Right. Here's another time when Randy Pennington said he faked it. He says it's when I disliked the audience or the audience disliked me.
Yeah, you can never let that show. And I've been a public speaker for decades, and when I get up there, and you find I've been in audiences where they cross their arms and they're looking down and kind of scowling like that. What you find is that they actually like you more than most, and surprise. But
I do always find that the person that looks the grumpiest,
probably comes up and says, "Wow, that was amazing, life changing." Like, wow.
Could you have notified your face?
Please.
Like,
that's not very encouraging. But you need to fake it at that point.
I almost wonder what happens first, Eric. So, you see the person that is grumpy.
Yeah.
And so you're working hard. I think you kind of up your game.
Absolutely.
To impress them.
They become the challenge.
And so then when you do win them over, it's like, all right, game on.
Yep.
Here's another time faking it. So tired you can't think straight.
So
tired.
You're so tired. Think straight.
You couldn't think straight. And so you appreciated the fact that you have to fake your energy and fake that you've got it, even though you could fall asleep on the table.
A funny thing happened to me on the way to work this morning. I went to the doctor. We're leaving for Cancun in the morning, right? And so we're trying to get everything done before we go. And I had an appointment close to where we hold our leads group in Highlands Ranch, Colorado. So I drove to the building where we have our leads group, and I thought, I'm just going to go say goodbye to them and say, it's nice to see you, and we'll
Did they
be
meet
back.
on Wednesday morning?
No, they were not there. But I walked all the way into the building and walked in and said, "Where is everybody?" And the two gals at the office building looked at me like I grew a third eye. And it dawned on me, it is not Friday.
It is not their Friday. It's only your Friday.
Right. Angel, I'm exhausted. We've been working on trying to get all this stuff. I need to see, this is my fake it face.
All right. Another time for faking it is when you want to be anywhere but there. And this is something we've all had to deal with. The world doesn't stop because of an illness, a death, a significant event of a loved one, right? There are going to be times where canceling and finding a replacement is not an option. This is the thing I tell my son, sometimes we have to, we have to do what we need to do, even if we don't want to.
That's right. You put on your game face and you show up.
Right.
It's complicated. It's not emotionally easy, but that separates the men from the boys, if you will.
Absolutely. And then finally, when the show has to go on, of course, this is a public speaker. And so there are times where just, the show has to go on. He says, one time I tripped over a crack in the sidewalk and I did a face plant. 45 minutes later and 10 minutes late from the official start time, I took the stage with a huge knot on my forehead. He said, I probably could have canceled, but there were over 100 people in the room. They were waiting on me.
Right.
And the client had gone to considerable expense capturing all of it, like all of this stuff. Authentic would have been okay, but he said faking it was better.
I would like to say that 9.9 out of 10 times what you see here on the Experience Pros is what you get. But sometimes you do have outside circumstances that come on. And it's a live radio show, and we put on a smile and we do the show.
Yes, we do.
Today wasn't one of those days. It's a blue moon kind of a situation. All right. Well, good stuff.
Well, there is good stuff. And of course, the Experience Pros radio show will go on while we are in Mexico. So you won't skip a beat. Make sure you tune in every single day for your positive business talk.
Very grateful for all of you tuning in. If you want to take us up on that challenge so that we can make you visible and help grow your business, guaranteed sending you leads, just click on experiencepros.com, click the free trial. We'll put our money where our mouth is. The first 30 days are on us. We won't even ask you for a credit card. Be back tomorrow. We are going to be on a plane, but the Experience Pros will be back tomorrow.
You're listening to the Experience Pros radio show, America's home for positive business talk.